All right, team, we're back at it. Something I want to talk to you guys about today and share with you guys today is something that I'd like each of you to fill out either every evening or every morning, either before or after the market closes. It won't take you long to fill this out. It's a quick, simple exercise. However, it's going to help you avoid a lot of these nasty moves going against you, and it's also going to help you kind of ride the wave rather than going against it. Call it the big picture puzzle. Sure, a lot of you guys have put together, a puzzle at least once or twice in your life. And with a puzzle, what you're doing is you're taking different pieces and you're trying to fit them together to get a bigger picture. Well, this sheet right here, we're going to call it our big picture puzzle. Your job, either in the morning or in the evening, part of your daily job as a trader is to fill out this puzzle. You're going piece by piece, putting together a few notes so that when we're done, we should be able to step back and have a clear, big picture. So all this sheet is, guys, and again, sticking with my typical fashion, it really doesn't get much more simpler, but all you're going to do is take a few basic notes on each of these things that you see listed. Again, in the morning or the night, you're going to take a look at the SPY. And then I want you to take just a few basic notes on the current trend, the overall trend, volume, things like that. You're going to do that for the SPY. That's one piece of the puzzle. You're going to do that for the Qs. That's another piece of the puzzle. Then we want to do it for a few of the leading sectors. And you can add or remove anything you'd like to this, guys. We got technology, we got XLF, we got energy, we got healthcare, utilities. Those are a few different pieces to the puzzle. Then you're going to take a few notes on the individual leaders of our market. Those are the puzzle pieces like Amazon, Apple, Netflix, Google, Facebook, Nvidia, Goldman Sachs, Bank of America, Alibaba, Tesla, and you're also going to take a few notes on gold. And again, you can remove names to this puzzle, you can add names to the puzzle, whatever you think is important, but here's the overall goal of this simple exercise, team. We want to take a few minutes to take our basic notes on each of these things, and that is very similar to going through the process of putting together a puzzle. You focus on all the individual pieces so that when we're done and we've taken a few quick notes on everything, we can print out this sheet or look at this sheet, sit back, and see the bigger picture. See the picture that all of these individual pieces put together. A lot of individuals lost a lot of money over the past few weeks because they were going literally against the big picture. So truly, these daily exercises, these daily habits, this daily homework as a trader, its major purpose is to just keep you in sync with what the heck's going on in the big picture of the market. A lot of traders tend to get caught up in the 5-minute charts, the little bit of noise, the small moves within the bigger picture. And based upon from what I've seen the past few weeks, a lot of individuals are taking substantial damage to their accounts by trying to go against the big picture. So this is something, team, that I think is going to help you stay in tune with the big picture. You're going to be able to sit back and look at this, and you're going to get a feel literally for everything you need to know. Doing this puzzle piece, putting together this puzzle over the last few weeks, when you're done and when you sit back, it's just, terribly obvious that the overall market is weak. Each of those puzzle pieces was weak. There was big selling volume across the board. With that being said, it doesn't make much sense why so many are losing money trying to go to the long side. By virtue of taking our notes, putting together this puzzle, and seeing the bigger picture, we're seeing a picture of weakness. There's going to be times where you put together this puzzle Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and the whole picture is ugly except maybe this piece right here. And that's where we're going to focus. Maybe a few months from now, we put together this puzzle and the whole picture is beautiful, except maybe right here. Maybe that piece is ugly. We're going to go look to short that piece. I promise you guys, these are the kinds of things that if you do that on a daily basis, put aside making money, you're going to stop going against the grain. It's frustrating and it blows my mind to see so many traders with $500, $1,000 accounts trying to go against the billions of dollars, in our market. It just doesn't make sense. So something we're really going to focus on as a Focus Trades family is being in tune at all times to the big picture. You know what, guys? Plain and simple, the past week was not the week to be looking to go long Amazon. Or the past few weeks. Look at this chart. Look at the bigger picture. If you're putting together your puzzle piece every night that puzzle piece is looking ugly for Amazon. Putting together our puzzle piece every night for the past few weeks, the picture is the same every night. Ugly, selling, big selling across the board. Yet a lot of guys and girls don't have trading accounts left right now because they're trying to catch bounces and they're trying to go against the grain. So that is gold number one right now for me as a mentor to some of you. Let's constantly do our best efforts to stop going against the grain. There's no reason any of us should be looking for long opportunities over the past few weeks, where every day the big picture is just telling us the big money's going that way. Here's the thing, team. Our job, the game for us as individual short-term traders, the game never changes. A lot of you guys do a great job of making money when the market is moving higher, and you tend to give it back and then some as soon as the action turns to the downside. But here's the thing. Follow the money. Fuck what's going on up here. Throw away the charts. I don't care what, you guys continue to trade Nvidia, Netflix. None of that matters. Focus on this down here. You and I, and as a team, we should have made a fortune going short over the past few weeks. So, big picture. We need to just focus first and foremost on that every single day. That little habit alone is going to drastically increase, your trading results and your consistency. So, there you have it, team. The big picture. Tomorrow morning, I'll send to you, my personal notes. That way you can get a feel for how I'm filling it out. But again, nice and simple. The morning, the evening, sit down, open this document, and take a few basic notes. The last few weeks, it could have been something like, simple as that. How's the SPY looking? Weak, pretty big selling volume. The Qs, weak, big selling volume. You literally could have taken this exact note over the past few weeks for every puzzle piece on this list. What kind of picture does that leave us, guys, with? An ugly one, a market that is weak, a market that has money going to the downside. Focus on each of these puzzle pieces, put a few basic notes together, print it out, sit back, and there's your market right in front of you. There's your big picture, and then we begin to create a game plan based upon that. You wanting to go long is irrelevant. Big picture, then you figure out what's best. When this big picture, when all these puzzle pieces start pointing towards everything moving higher on big volume and strength, then you look to go long. So, big picture, team, I suggest each of you makes this a daily habit. You can probably bang it out in 5 to 10 minutes, but it's going to help a lot of you stop taking kind of, unnecessary damage that can be avoided just by being in tune with what is actually going on in the market, not what's going on in the 5-minute chart you happen to be watching at that given time.